On my way to church, I went by DCA. It was probably about 8 o'clock in the morning. There was just a little puddle here and there, and so I thought everything was going to be okay. And I get a phone call saying, we need to clear out the school. And inside I was kind of shocked. I was like, right now, already, this morning, there was nothing on the ground.
I first got a call from our student council sponsor, and she told me to come help move stuff out of the building, and I thought, no way, the water's not going to get into the building. And I got to school, and it was already up really high, and I really couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it.
My first initial thought was that it wasn't going to be that bad. I knew that the school had experienced some flooding in the far past, but I didn't think it would be anywhere near to that level. But when I actually went out there and saw for myself what had happened, it was a little bit mind-boggling.
When I first heard about it, I was like, nah, it's not gonna get that bad. But then I saw the pictures on everybody's Facebook pages, and I was like, wow, that's really deep. I was shocked, I was scared, you know, because I love that place.
It was a frightening sight to see everybody, you know, rowing on boats all the way through the school and around the school. That's when it really hit me, like, wow, everything's underwater.
We had things out in what we call the high-rise portables, and we knew we had stuff over there. Couldn't even get there. It was over my head at that time, and already coming into the building.
I don't think I saw how deep and the seriousness of it. I was thinking maybe 3 or 4 inches, and then I hear feet, and it was shocking. That next morning I walked up to the campus, and big crocodile tears started coming down. I don't think I could have ever imagined what I saw.
On Sunday morning, I arrived on campus a little after 7 o'clock. And our coaches were here, our maintenance department was here, Steve Barkley, our business manager, was here, moving our buses up into the parking lot, up to where they'd be safe. We then came down to the concession stand here and began to move the things out of here, thinking that possibly the water would come up on the football field and then endanger the concession stand. However, as you can see on the roof, the water got almost over this building. The Corps of Engineers had sent us word that the water was going to rise from this point where I put this meter stick. It was going to rise 8 feet. So I stood here and turned around and faced the building, raised my hand to about 8 feet, and realized that the water was going to go 4 feet into our building. That was devastating, because we had been moving everything from our portable buildings inside this main building to protect them, but now we realized we had to raise everything on the first floor of this building up to the second floor because it was going to flood. So we changed our mode of operation, and it became a salvage operation for the entire school rather than just our portable buildings. But we had a great outpouring of people. We had over 200 adults, children, alumni, neighbors, people from all over the city who came and helped us move the belongings up to the second floor. On Saturday, we had a tremendous outpouring of the community, the DCA family. We had over 500 individuals who came with wheelbarrows, with rakes, with blowers, with pressure washers, with their hands to pick up the trash that was left on campus by the receding waters.
As soon as I got the call, I just went over to DCA, and I got there and I thought there would maybe be the principal, headmaster, and student council members, but I got there and there was hundreds of people there helping moving stuff out. It was incredible.
Through it all, the parents and the students and the faculty and staff really came to the mark and just helped so much. I get a chill down my back as I think about that entire process. And even one of our teachers said that You know, you don't tell God how strong the storm is. You tell the storm how strong your God is. We are very proud of our school and the families that represent our school. And of course, the God that runs our school.
As our athletic director always says, you know, we have to rise above our adversity, and we have to finish. And you know, we finish strong. And not only do you finish strong. So that's kind of been the focal point of how our students have been going through their days.
Through this experience, I have seen not only our faculty come closer, but the families that are involved in our classrooms, they sincerely are asking, what can we do to make us a stronger, better school next year? DCA is not about the walls. DCA is about the kids and the families that make up this community. We are solid and we are Christian-based, and I am so, as a teacher, so proud to be a faculty member of DCA.
I just got back from the portables just minutes ago, and while I was there, I was kind of praying, saying, Lord, you know, I don't exactly know what you have planned for DCA. Based on what you've done so far, I know it's going to be great. And I walked into a classroom. This poster was there, and I think it says it pretty clearly. It's always been my motto, regardless of what happens, just don't ever quit. And it's actually a verse from James 1:12. It says, blessed is the man who perseveres under trial. And there's no doubt that's what we're going through right now. But as the school moves forward, God's got some great things in store for us, and I'm so looking forward to it. I can't imagine what DCA is going to become in the next 10 or 15 years, but boy, it's going to be fun to watch it.
It warms the heart to see how many people will rise to the occasion and really help us out when we need it. And then it's going to be interesting and really fun to see the improvements that we're going to be able to make over this summer and into early next fall. It's just going to be great to be, you know, back home.
So, you know, the Lord does, in fact, open the floodgates, and this time it happened to be water. But behind that water floodgate, there's a whole floodgate of blessings and opportunities for people. In the long run, the school will be fine. The experience of students and staff will be, you know, an experience of a lifetime. But the blessings for the school will have long-range implications, not only in the lives of people, but in how it operates and what it sees itself in its mission. And, you know, that in itself will grow into a blessing that today we don't even understand. We just have faith it'll happen, and I feel certain it will.
I hope over the summer that I can be able to go down there and help out. I want to do all I can to help my school, to help my family. And yeah, it's kind of surprising how much everybody pitches in, and I'll be excited to see what the school looks like now that everybody's cleaned up. It's going to be kind of like a new place, a new school.
You know, DCA is a family. I got an email today from one of our alums, and she said was talking to her mother, who forwarded the email to me, and the mother was talking about working here Saturday and about all the people who were here helping. And her daughter wrote back and said, well, Mom, you just expect that because DCA is a family and families pull together. So that's been a tremendous benefit of being the headmaster and being here at DCA, to see the family of God come together to help in a time of need. DCA will come back strong. We will grow through all of this. And we will be a stronger school than ever before. We are thankful to God for what He's doing, what He has done, and what He's going to do in the future.